How's it going, everybody? Testing, 1, 2, 3. How's it going, Tyron? Molecules, good to see you, mate. Just had a couple of races with you there in the equals band server. How's it going, David? Final form, Nodder, Moona. Lovely to see you guys. We're back again for RevXHom Mayhem RNG. RNGesus is taking the wheel, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be spinning the wheels to determine what cars we're doing, what tracks we're doing, what kind of racing we're doing. I've made a tiny adjustment to one of the wheels, you'll see later, to make it a little bit more interesting. But yeah, anyone is welcome to join. We did have sign-ups for RNG, but we do have some spaces where you go on the hour, so if there's any spaces still there, you're more than welcome to come in. We'll be going for about 90 minutes. The guys will not find out what the scores are until the end of the event. They'll be posted in the Revline and House of Mayhem Discord. So yeah, we'll spin the wheels for tracks, cars, types of racing, laps, etc, etc. The winner of each race will get 23 points, second will get 22, third 21, and so on, until we get to last place. We had a very, very good and entertaining RNG last week. God, I can't even talk, guys. It was very good, very interesting. We had a lot of clean races at the beginning, but it did get dirty towards the end. So yeah, it was very good. It was our first one in Wreckfest 2. So yeah, if you fancy it, guys, you're more than welcome to join these guys. We've got Tyrone so far, RevXHom Bird, Nuke, CV, Reedcrafter, Hoodlum, Moona, Ballin, JB, David Final Form, Molecules, and Superaptor and JZ. The password is RNGesus. RNG Jesus. It's in the Revline and House of Mayhem Discord. We need a pre-emote for the event. Right, I'm going to spin the first wheels, guys. I'm just going to share my screen here. You might get a Bob jump scare. That happens sometimes. And hopefully Tyrone or RevXHom Bird can sort the server out. So we're going to spin the first wheels. We'll shuffle them up. So we'll go with the cars first. So the first car is going to be the Rammer, ladies and gentlemen. Every time a car gets selected, it gets removed from the list, so we don't do it twice. So the Rammer is the first vehicle. The first track is going to be European Rallycross Main Circuit Reverse. The number of laps. Ooh, we're going to get a fast race. Looks like we're going to have 3 laps, is it? 2 laps? 2 laps. A 2-lap race on the European Rallycross Main Circuit Reverse in the Rammer. And the type of damage. Is going to be realistic. And here we go. I've added an extra dirty to the list, guys. An extra dirty, so it should give us more dirty races. So we've got 2 dirties, 1 clean, and 1 semi-clean. We'll shuffle it up. You watch, we'll get clean again. Oh my god. Semi-clean, semi-clean. So we've got semi-clean racing. European Rallycross Main Circuit Reverse. Looking forward to that. We're in the Rammer. Realistic damage. So yeah, hopefully Tyrone or RevXHom Bird can set up the server. But yeah, we've got a semi-clean race for the first one. So semi-clean is a little bit more rougher than clean. You can't spin, but you can door bang, like force your way through, etc. No corner bombing. Lovely jubbly. So we've got a semi-clean race for our first one. Tyrone or RevXHom Bird have set it up. So is everyone in the server that's in the voice chat, or are we waiting for a minute, or are we good? How's it going, Aaron Tedham? How's it going, mate? So we've got Molecules joining the server. Good to see, good to see. Nice to see you, mate. Right, we'll get straight off then. Once Molecules is ready, we'll get the first race underway. We've only got 2 laps. Semi-clean racing in the Rammer on European Rallycross Main Circuit Reverse. David Final Form is the current RNGesus. Will he hold on to it tonight? He'll have a big target on his back, I imagine, when it comes to those dirty races. So we'll see how it goes. Guys like Ballin and a few others are always waiting for those dirty races to arrive, and they definitely like to dish it out to the front runners. Yeah, we are good to go. I've inspected it, yep. So 2 laps, semi-clean racing. We're getting some packet loss, but I don't think that'll do anything. I think we're good. So I'm just waiting on Nodder to ready up. And then we will get underway. Hopefully everyone understands the rules and everything. Got a 2-lap race. Looks like Molecules will be gifted by RNG for this first one. Got Ballin like stalling in second. David final form in third, but he's going to get pushed slightly wide there. Got Super Raptor on the right as well, so Molecules will have the early lead. Got 2 laps, semi-clean racing, European Rallycross main second for race. It looks like Super Raptor hit that wall and he got collected by just about everyone else towards the back of the grid. So early leader is Molecules in this first race. We've got 1 lap of 2. David final form in second, Reed Crafter in third, Moona in fourth. We are on realistic damage, so any slight touches will take a lot of damage off these guys. As you can see, Nodder is already at half health. So David final form already in first. We're on the last lap of the race already. Molecules in second, Reed Crafter in third, Moona in fourth, Hoodlum in fifth, CV in sixth, Tyrone in seventh. Then we've got JB Nodder. Where is Ellis Van Baird? He is towards the back of the grid there. He must have got collected up by Super Raptor. So it looks like Molecules is keeping on the back here of David final form. As we approach the last corner, the uphill left, Jay-Z is already out of the race. His car is dead. And David final form, whereas they're in the trees, yeah, it looks like he'll get the first win of the night. Nicely done there, David. Got Molecules in second, Reed Crafter in third, Moona fourth, Hoodlum fifth, Tyrone sixth, CV seventh, JB eighth, Nodder in ninth. And that is it. The first race is already done. A nice quick one to get us started off. David final form getting the win there. And I'll save these results. Alrighty. We'll spin the wheels once again. Share that display. Right, we'll shuffle these. Oh, hell yeah. We've got the school bus. The school bus is here. Which track are we getting? We are getting Scrapyard Speed Bowl for the track. How many laps are we doing? Ooh, we're getting decent sized race. We're getting 6 laps. Scrapyard Speedball in the school bus. We are getting wrecker damage, ladies and gentlemen. Wrecker damage. Are we going to get dirty? Oh, we're getting semi-clean again. I did shuffle it as well. We're getting 2 semi-cleans in a row. Some semi-clean bus racing on the Speedball. There we go. The dirty racing hopefully will come along sooner rather than later. Alrighty. Yeah, you can upgrade the bus, yeah. If you need a little bit of time just to quickly update your bus, you're more than welcome to do so. So we've got semi-clean racing on Scrapyard Speedball in the bus. Is everyone ready to go? It's like Molecules is back in. Let's wait for everyone to ready up. I'm just waiting on me. Alrighty. So we've got another semi-clean race. That's like Molecules and Ellis Van Baird will be gifted by RNG. We're going to see some semi-clean racing in the school buses. Ellis Van Baird has got the Dynacolour blue on his bus. I never knew that he did that on his bus. I've seen it on his Nami. So LS1 Baird will take the early lead. Molecules in second. Looks like Super Apps in third. JB in fourth, but he goes a little bit wide there into the wall. And that'll slow him down and put him towards the back of the grid. So LS1 Baird, our current leader. Molecules in second. Hoodlum in third. Super Apps fourth. And we've got Ball in Nuke, Tyrone, Moon and JB all together. Reedcrafter, GZ, David Final Form after winning the first race is at the back of the grid alongside CV and Nodder. So we have got semi-clean racing. No corner bombs are allowed, but you can go bumping side to side. You can wall ride people into corners if you want to, but no spinning and no corner bombs. Looks like Balling will hit that telegraph pole there. That'll put him at the back of the grid. LS1 Bear with a huge lead already. Hoodlum in second, Molecules in third. Then we've got Super Apps here in fourth, Reedcrafter fifth, Mooner sixth, Tyrone seventh. Then we've got a lot of side-by-side here. We've got David Final Form alongside GZ. There's a hit the right-hander here where the rocks are. We've got so many side-by-sides as we go along the bridge. We've got three wide, Nodder, JZ and Nuke. As I say, the right-hander here, Mooner, looks like he hit that there, and that'll put him wide and put him into third last position. So LS1 Baird has got a huge lead there in the Dyna Colour blue bus. Hoodlum still having a battle with Molecules for second place. Got Tyrone and Reedcrafter not too far behind. We're on lap 3 of 6 now. Hoodlum trying to clear Molecules, but he goes a little bit wide. Nearly hitting the train. Molecules will look like he'll try and do a side-by-side. As we're going to the right-hander, we're about to enter lap 4 of 6. LS1 Baird, unless he makes a massive mistake, looks like he's got this win in the bag already. The rest of the pack are battling behind him. Molecules now up into second place. Hoodlum looking to go side-by-side into the next corner. Tyrone in fourth position, looking to catch up if these two guys battle. David Final Form, after winning the first race, is towards the back of the grid at the moment. Oh, there he is. He's already climbed up from the back of the grid towards the battle for second, third and fourth. Looks like Hoodlum has managed to clear Molecules into second place. Tyrone past Molecules into third. We're on lap 5 of 6 now for these guys. I see that Super Raptor's wheel has detached. Baird is already lapping people, or soon. So I'm sure he'll lap some people towards the end of the race. Thank you very much, Sir Rebel, for the follow. So our leader there is Baird. He's lapping people. CV is a lap behind. So is Balling like stalling. But there is LS1 Baird in first. We've got Hoodlum in second. We've got a trainer buses here. Hoodlum, Molecules, David Final Form. We've got Reedcrafter and Tyrone side by side. Then we've got Super Raptor there with a wheel missing on his bus. It doesn't seem to be affecting him that much. JZ looking for a side-by-side, but doesn't manage to do it that time. Nodder is looking to get 2 overtakes in one go. We are on the last lap of the race. There's a wheel there of one of these buses. So Super Raptor with a 3-wheeler bus is holding on here to 7th place. Let's have a look at the lead battle. David Final Form up into 3rd position all the way from the back of the grid. Hoodlum there in second place. Hoodlum looking to lap CV. Is he going to manage to do it? LS1 Baird will take the win in the second race of the evening. Hoodlum in second. David Final Form up into third. Then we've got Reedcrafter, Molecules, Tyrone, Super Raptor. Then we've got JZ, Nodder, JRB, Nuke. And then we've got Mooner before we get to the people that were lapped. This is RNG, Rebel, so we spin 5 wheels before every race. It will decide what the tracks are, what the cars are, what the rule set is, etc, etc. We do this for about 90 minutes. You're more than welcome to join in. We're on Wreckfest 2. So LS1 Baird getting his first win of the evening. Balling is going to struggle across the line. Oh, you don't have Wreckfest 2. Fair play, fair play. Good win there from LS1 Baird. Hoodlum second. David Final Form showing early consistency there in 3rd position. Good racing. And we're going to get a dirty one for the next one. Right, I'm going to spin the wheels once again. We'll share the screen. Let's get on the cars. We'll shuffle them up and spin the wheel. Oh, yes. Bus and motorhome, one after the other. So we've got a motorhome race for the next one. Shuffle the tracks. We are getting the Cannonball Main Circuit Reverse. Cannonball Main Circuit Reverse. And for the laps, we are getting another quick race. 2 laps on Cannonball Main Circuit Reverse in the motorhome. The type of damage. Looks like we are getting wrecker damage for this one. Are we going to get dirty? Hell yeah, we are. We are getting dirty racing for 2 laps in the motorhome on Cannonball Main Circuit Reverse. Alrighty. Need to make sure we turn off that reverse limiter. Get that turned off. So these guys need to set up their motorhomes. Just waiting on Nodder to get his motorhome ready. And then we are good to go. Can someone just... Waiting on Nodder to get his motorhome ready, and then we are good to go. Cannonball. Cannon Hill, sorry. Cannon Hill. I always get that wrong. So we've got 2 laps, dirty racing. This is going to be carnage in the motorhome. We're on wrecker damage as well, so I think that favours the wreckers for this. Is there going to be any people going backwards straight away? It's like LS1 Baird was gifted by the RNG gods there, and we'll start in first position. We've got Nuke side by side, Molecules, Super Raptor as well. Looks like Molecules will take the LED. This is dirty racing, but there doesn't seem to be many corner bombs or anything so far. Maybe people are just looking to get positions. LS1 Baird is going to push his way through. Looks like Hoodlum is as well. But Molecules is our early leader of this race. We've only got 2 laps on this track. Oh, we're starting to see the bombs come in. LS1 Baird gets pushed wide by Nuke and Hoodlum. So Molecules will have a bit of a gap there in first position. But we've got someone going backwards. It's like Ballin. He'll get a big hit there on the leader. There's carnage here. And Jay-Z will be the one that escapes there in first place. There is a first wave of backwards racers. Jay-Z taking advantage of that as we enter the last lap of the race. We've got LS1 Baird in second. I'm not sure what happened to Reedcrafter there, but he was facing the wrong way. So LS1 Baird is going to take a shortcut. Very sneaky there, but it doesn't quite work out as Jay-Z will get into first position. Looks like LS1 Baird is looking for his 2nd win in a row here. But we do have a backwards motorhome on the way of balling like stalling. Who is he going to get? He was going to get Jay-Z. But it also slows down LS1 Baird. Tyrone in the orange motorhome is looking to claim the spoils here as well. Is anything going to happen here in the final turn? LS1 Baird gets the hit there on Jay-Z, but it doesn't really work out for him. It's just going to allow Tyrone to get side by side. So we're on the last lap of the race. We're into the final corner. Is Tyrone going to push Jay-Z into the barrier? Yes, he is. And Hoodlum will get the win from LS1 Baird. Hoodlum all the way from, I believe, 5th position on the last corner. Claims the win. And what happened to Jay-Z? Oh my God, Jay-Z was so far back there at the end of the race. LS1 Baird sacrificing himself. Or was it Tyrone? I can't remember. And there is the race. It was short but sweet, that race, guys. Our first dated race has definitely brought the action already. And we're just waiting for the final finisher, which I assume is Ballin. Oh my God, Ballin. Jesus. There we go then. Hoodlum will take the win in that race. LS1 Baird in 2nd, Tyrone in 3rd. Entertaining. I'm going to spin the wheels. Once again, we've had short but sweet races so far. Let's share that screen. Let's shuffle them up. All right, we have got the switchback this time. So we've got the switchback on the Speedway Outer Oval. Switchback on the Speedway Outer Oval. Ooh, it's going to be a short-ish race, 4 laps of the Speedway Outer Oval. That will not last long at all. And we are doing normal damage for this one. Normal standard damage on the Speedway Outer Oval. What kind of racing are we going to get? Oh, I need to put Dirty again. I took Dirty off by accident. Dirty needs to go back in twice. Shuffle it up. Oh yeah, we're getting Dirty racing once again on the Speedway Outer Oval. Nice, 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 nice. So we've got the switchback on Speedway Outer Oval, Dirty racing, normal damage. The wrong way limiter is disabled. Oh, we need to up the... Sorry, we need to... Forgot about that. 8 seconds for any dirty race. 8 seconds for any dirty race. Alrighty. Let's go. So it looks like JB, JZ and Hoodlum were gifted by RNG. So we already got going through the middle here. We've got Balling Like Stalling already going backwards. Going to hit Hoodlum at the side of the track. So current leader so far is David Final Form. We've got JB in second place. And we've got a gap before CV, LS1 Baird, Super Raptor and Tyrone. Oh, who's coming? Balling Like Stalling's going to hit JB from second position. That's going to put him all the way down towards the back of the grid. So we've got David Final Form in first, LS1 Baird in second, CV in third, Tyrone in fourth, Super Raptor in fifth. We're already on lap 3 of 4 now. Is there going to be any more backwards drivers to target David Final Form? Looks like he's got a clear run so far as we're into the last lap of the race. Got no corner bombs that I can see incoming. But we do have someone going through the middle here. We've got Balling Like Stalling. Who's he going to hit? Not going to hit anyone. Moon is going to hit Nuke. Balling's going to hit JB again. And it looks like David Final Form is going to get his second win of the night. No, he is not! LS1 Baird. Oh, he gets flipped and he goes across the line. As David, the line was earlier than I thought. But David Final Form manages to get the win. I thought that LS1 Baird was going to sneak it there. Yeah, the line was closer than I thought there. A dramatic finish. David Final Form, LS1 Baird, Tyrone, CV, that is your top 4. The dirty racing definitely brings the action. Are all the cars on the list free cars? Yeah, they're all free, Rebel. They're all free. Absolute carnage there. 4 laps of the Speedway Outer Oval. Yeah, all the cars will be available. Say something cute. I love you, Noose. David Final Form getting the win. LS1 Baird in second. And Tyrone in third position. Oh, pause it. Right, let's spin those wheels once again. Getting short but sweet races this evening so far. Not even half an hour in. Let's shuffle these up. We are getting the buggy for this next one. The buggy. So the buggy, where are we going to be racing? We are going to be racing on the Savalax main circuit. I'm sure we did the buggy on Savalax last week, but we are doing it yet again. How many laps? Oh my god, we're getting another endurance with a buggy on Savalak's main circuit. Another endurance with the buggy. We are getting normal damage on though. This is getting very boring on these wheel spins. Please let it be dirty next time. Please let this one be the one that saves it all. Oh my god, we are getting clean racing. It was just meant to be. Clean racing in the buggy on Savalak's main circuit. So the clean mini endurance is now upon us, guys. Rigged. It was bound to happen sooner or later, and there we go. Everyone getting in their buggies. We've got some clean racing on Savalak's main circuit in the buggy. After everyone doing some dirty racing, they all have to remember not to corner bomb each other. There's Noose joining, by the way. He did sign up for it, but he's not here yet. Oh, he's driving home. He's driving home. Okay, okay. Right, just wait for everyone to ready up. Oh, no, noob. Gonna miss you. So who's going to be gifted by the RNGs? It's going to be Nuke in first place, David Final Form in second, LS1 Baird in third position. We are doing the exact same combination that we did last week. Clean racing in the buggy on Savalak's main circuit with 8 laps. We've got Nuke in first, David Final Form in second, LS1 Baird in third. We've got Reedcrafter in fourth, JC fifth, Hoodlum in sixth, Nodder seventh, and Tyrone in eighth, Super Raptor in ninth. Then we've got a bunch of people here towards the back of the grid. Let's jump back up into the lead. We've got Nuke and LS1 Baird looking for some side-by-side action here as we go down the hill. There was a lot of mistakes made on this track last week in the buggy. There was a lot of flipping as we go over the final couple of corners. So is this going to happen this time around? David Final Form's going to take the lead. It's probably very close in points between David Final Form and LS1 Baird. They both have 2 wins apiece so far. Oh no, I believe LS1 Baird has got 1 win and a second. But yeah, it's going to be very close in the points, both being very consistent so far. So David Final Form is going to take the early lead. Nuke in second, LS1 Baird in third. And you've got a gap before you get to JZ, Reedcrafter, Nodder, Hoodlum, Super Raptor, Tyrone and CV. That is your top 10. So Nuke is not letting David Final Form go here. Has he got Dynaco Blue? Yes, he does. Nuke has the Dynaco Blue that LS1 Baird likes to use on his car. He's got it on his buggy. David Final Form is pulling away there in first position. LS1 Baird has caught up to Nuke in second. So you're going to have a better entry into this corner. Misses the rocks and he's going to go side by side as we're about to go over the jump. But Nuke will have the inside line as we go to the long left-hander. But Nuke will hold on to that position for now. David Final Form running away there in first position, building that gap. That mistakes can be made on this track and car combination, especially over this jump. But David Final Form holds it together for now. Ooh, LS1 Baird nearly bins it though, but he manages to hold it together. JZ doing very well there in fourth position. Looks like he's catching up to this battle between Nuke and LS1 Baird. And we've got Tyrone and Hoodlum, CV. We've got Super Raptor, Moona, Molecules all together on the track. More like Idiot Blue. So after nearly flipping it earlier on, LS1 Baird recollected himself and he's going to set his targets back on Nuke in second place. Got no flipping through that section. We did see that last week. David Final Form doing very well at the moment to hold on to his RNG's crown. But we've still got plenty of racing to do here. Not even halfway through. About an hour left to go. So Nuke in second place. Goes a little bit wider there. LS1 Baird looking for the inside. As we're about to go over the jumps and hit the last section of the track. We've been gifted by some very entertaining races so far in today's RNG. But as RNG just likes to do, he provides a bit of a shitstorm. And we've got some clean racing in the buggy. 8 laps on this Savalak's main circuit. Ellis Bed not managing to get the overtake there. We've got Tyrone up, Hoodlum up as well. I'm not sure what happened to Jay-Z. Where is Jay-Z? Jay-Z has fallen all the way towards the back of the grid. I'm not sure what happened there. He was running in 5th position. So everyone keeping it nice and tidy. We've got a good battle here between JB and Nodder. We've got CV, Reedcrafter close to Moona. We've got Molecules and Super Raptor up in 6th position. As we climb towards the front of the grid, we've got Hoodlum having a bit of a lonely race there in 5th. Oh, he's going to be slowed down there by hitting the barrier. We've got Tyrone in 4th position. And there is the podium positions. Ellis Bed in 3rd, Nuke in 4th. And there is your leader, David Final Form, in 1st as we speak. We'll just keep an eye on him as we go over the jumps. Doesn't need to take many risks, just nice and tidy. Perfection there from David Final Form. Not looking in too much trouble at all. Nuke grinding that barrier there. Somehow managing to keep it on the track. Oh, what happened here? Tyrone bins it over the jump. And he will lose a position there to Hoodlum. As the rest of the pack start to catch up. We've got Molecules in 6th. Super Raptor 7th. Reedcrafter 8th. Mooner in 9th. And Nodder in the top 10 as we speak. So Ellis Bed, it looks like he does have the pace over Nuke, but as we get towards the jump section, it looks like Nuke handles it better and knows where to go. Either that or he's been very lucky so far. David Final Form is in a different postcode at the moment. He is miles in front of these two. Definitely knows the lines when it comes to this track. Ellis Bed nearly flipping it there over that jump, but holding it together. Right, let's have a look for some battles then. Hoodlum and Tyrone close together. Got Molecules, Reedcrafter. Got a good battle here between Moona and Super Raptor. I thought Tyrone was good at racing. Ooh, Super Raptor gets a little bit out of sorts there as we come through the long left-hander. So Moona will hold on to that position for now. We've got a lot of cars here together. Molecules, Reedcrafter, Moona, Super Raptor, and Nodder. Reedcrafter bins it over the jump, and he's going to fall all the way towards the back of the grid. F there for Reedcrafter. So is Nodder going to get a position here on Super Raptor? That's some good racing towards the mid-pack. Any other battles going on here? None that I can see. We'll go towards the front of the field once again. There is Baird. He's up into 2nd place past Nuke. So we missed that one. We have Ellis Baird managing to get 2nd place from Nuke. He's got a lot of catching up to do before we get to David Final Form here in 1st position. So let's go back to that mid-pack battle. We've got Hoodlum there in 4th. We've got Tyrone. I thought it was in 5th, but it looks like it's dropped all the way down into 9th position. So that'll be Molecules' position there. We've got Moona, Nodder, Super Raptor, Tyrone, JB, CV, and Jay-Z all close together on the track. Looks like Nodder is past Super Raptor. Now he's looking to chase down Moona. Is he going to try and get an overtake here as we enter lap 7 of 8? Got slightly different lines here going into turn 1, but Nodder has not got an opportunity so far. Molecules not too far ahead. Hoodlum having a very lonely race there. Ellis Bed and Nuke still close together on the track. Ellis Bed was in 3rd for a while. Looks like he's figured a way to overtake Nuke and will hold on to that position for now. David Final Form, probably even if he bins it in the final 10, would still have the lead once he hit the reset, because he's built a huge gap over the rest of the field. Got no side-by-sides at the moment. Gaps are pretty far out. Looks like Tyrone and Nodder is the closest battle we can find so far. We're on the 2nd to last lap of the race here. Tyrone sending it over the jump. Looks like Moona was a bit slow over the jump as well, so Nodder's going to claim a position. Or maybe not. We're going to have a side-by-side as we're about to go into turn 1. Nodder ahead of Moona and Tyrone. And Nodder will get that position over Moona. So this is the battle for 6th, 7th, and 8th. Got Tyrone there with the Hermie logo on his car. We've got Moona just ahead of him, but Tyrone hits that barrier, or hits the tree there, or a rock, and that's going to slow him down. Got Super Raptor now looking to get Tyrone. Tyrone looking like he's got a bit of bodyweight damage there. I'm not sure if that was anything to do with it. So Moona, Nodder, and Molecules are free. Hoodlum on his own there, but looks like David Final Form is going to get another win this evening. There he is about to cross the line, and he'll win this clean race in the buggy. No errors from him. Looks like Ellis Von Baird will get second. Nuke in third. Looks like Hoodlum will claim 4th position. Molecules in 5th. Nodder in 6th. Moona in 7th place. Super Raptor in 8th. JB. Oh my god, Jay-Z. He went to flipping, so did Recrafter. So Tyrone will get 2 positions there. And looks like he'll finish in 10th place. Gonna have a side-by-side as we go over the line. Is Jay-Z gonna get it? No, Recrafter will get 11th. Jay-Z in 12th. And we've got CV across the line. And looks like Balling will be at the back of the grid. There we go then. David Final Form getting another win. Ellis Von Baird second. And Nuke. That'll be your top 3. Shall we spin those wheels? I think we should. Flipped it twice in a row. Damn. Right, let's spin those wheels. Let's do it. Please get a dirty race. That was too many clean races. I know we just had one, but... Right, we're going to get the Hurricane for this next one. The Hurricane. Getting the Hurricane on Fincross Main Circuit Reverse. The Hurricane on Fincross Main Circuit Reverse. Oh, we are getting 10 laps of Fincross Main Circuit Reverse in the Hurricane. The long races have arrived. We've got wrecker damage for this one. Wrecker damage. What are we getting for the type of racing? 10 laps of dirty racing would be good, but we get another clean race. Another clean race. Fincross Main Circuit Reverse. 2 cleans in a row. 2 mini endurances in a row, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Hurricane racing and clean racing on Fincross Main Circuit Reverse. We have got wrecker damage. I don't know what that'll do, but yeah, we'll find out. It's rigged. 10 laps of clean. So it'll be all about who's gifted by the RNG gods. We saw David Final Form yesterday in the Revline ranked races, absolutely dominating on this track in the Popper. If he has a decent grid on this one, I'm sure he will start running away from the rest of the field. RNG has forsaken. You've still got plenty of racing to go. Yeah, we've got 2 long boy clean races in a row. And we've got the Hurricane. Mr. Milkshake has joined us for this one. Too bad the Popper here. So who was gifted by RNG? So it'll be Super Raptor, Molecules, Mr. Milkshake, Tyrone, Ellis Von Baird, David Final Form on the right-hand side, but Tyrone will be on the inside as we go into turn 1. We've got Super Raptor in first, Tyrone in second, Mr. Milkshake, Molecules in third and fourth. Then we've got Hoodlum going on the inside of Molecules. Looks like Tyrone is looking for an early lead here over Super Raptor. He's going to go wide here. The Super Raptor will hold on to it for now. Super Raptor did some of the ranked races yesterday on this track as well, so he'll have some track knowledge. But Tyrone will be on the inside. We are doing clean racing on this one, and Tyrone will have the early lead. We've got 10 laps of this track to do. Tyrone will be in the lead as we end lap 1. We've got Super Raptor in second, Molecules in third, Ellis Von Baird in fourth. We've got Hoodlum side by side, David Final Form in close company there as well. Molecules, looks like he'll be jumped there by Ellis Baird into third position. David Fanoform and Hoodlum side by side as well. Ellis Baird on the inside, David Fanoform on the left. Looks like Hoodlum is getting involved here as well. David Fanoform is going to hit that little bump there, which will slow him down a little bit. Tyrone is running away from Super Raptor in second place as we speak. So look at that train, guys. There's Tyrone there in first. Super Raptor in second, Ellis Baird in third, David Fanoform in fourth, Hoodlum in fifth, Molecules in sixth, then we've got Reedcrafter seventh, Nuke in eighth, JB ninth, and CV. That is the top 10 as we speak. Oh, CV gets a little bit there into JB, but he does back out of it and allows him to go. Here is the battle at the moment. We've got second place Super Raptor. Ellis Baird is going to go around the outside of Super Raptor, and he'll have the inside as we hit the next 10. David Fanoform and Hoodlum in close company. Super Raptor hits the tyres there, which will slow him down. So Ellis Baird and David Fanoform will jump into second and third. Super Raptor falling down into fourth at the moment. Hoodlum in fifth position. Ellis Baird, we've seen him have a good race with David Fanoform before. Can he hold on to second place from David Fanoform in this one? All this is just going to allow Tyrone to run away in first position. Ellis Baird holding that line there, and Hoodlum will jump up into fourth place. Ellis Baird now starting to build a tiny gap there over third and fourth. How's it going, Iceman? Good to see you, good to see you. So that battle between Ellis Baird and David Fanoform looks complete for now, but it looks like they're both in a little bit of clean air, so David Fanoform will be looking to pile on the pressure. Hoodlum now up into fourth position. Tyrone with a gap there over the rest of the field, but we are just halfway through this race. JB will go on the inside of Molecules and gains a position for himself there. Got a train of cars here. David Fanoform is already all over the back of Ellis Baird. He's going to look to go around the outside, and he will switch it around. Ellis Baird will be sweating in this one, trying to hold on to second position. I thought they might maybe work together to see if they can get up into first. But it looks like Ellis Baird and David Fanoform are going to have a battle here. David Fanoform will have the inside as we go into turn one. And he'll get a good clean pass there on Ellis Baird. Hoodlum will be the next to give Ellis Baird some company here. He's looking for a third position in this race, as David Fanoform got enough time to chase down Tyrone for first position. Tyrone got a huge gap at the moment, about 7 seconds to these guys. Tyrone must have taken our comment seriously. He's definitely racing right now. He is gaming out there in first position, looking to start building his points tally in tonight's RNG's event. So we've got Tyrone first, David Fanoform second, Ellis Baird in third, Hoodlum in fourth, then we've got a gap before we get to Super Raptor fifth, Nuke in sixth, JB seventh, Reedcrafter in eighth, then we've got Molecules in ninth, and Moona. That is your top 10 at the moment. Yeah, David Fanoform starting to clear Ellis Baird. Ellis Baird with a half comfortable gap there over Hoodlum in fourth position. So we've got some sweaty boy racing. Tyrone just needs to hold it together, not make too many mistakes, and he should have his first win of the evening. David Fanoform in second, Ellis Baird in third, Hoodlum in fourth. Then we've got a train of cars here. Super Raptor, Nuke, JB, Reedcrafter. And then not too far behind, we've got Molecules and Moona. We've got Rebel joining us. Good to see, good to see. So here is a battle between Super Raptor, Nuke and JB. It's the battle for 5th, 6th and 7th position. JB going a little bit too tight there. No space really to get past Nuke. Nuke looking for a side-by-side on Super Raptor, but Super Raptor will hold on to this for now. David Fanoform not getting away from Ellis Baird as much as I first predicted, so it looks like Tyrone is safe for now in first place. The gap does look like it's closing slightly towards first place, but there's only one lap after this one, and we all know how consistent Tyrone can be when he's in clear air. So we've got Tyrone first, David Fanoform in second, Ellis Baird has now got Hoodlum for company. This is a battle for third and fourth position. Hoodlum and Ellis Baird both falling away slightly from David Final Form now. So it looks like it's just a battle for third place between these two. Ooh, LS1 Bird hits that bump there through turn 1. It looks like Hoodlum did that as well. So LS1 Bird will be safe for now. We've got Tyrone up ahead in first, David Final Form in second. Then we're on board now with LS1 Bird and Hoodlum for third and fourth position. It's fun watching Bird work for his lunch here. We don't see it often, especially if you've been in dirty servers, but he's having to work for this third position here. Tyrone will take the win in this race. David Final Form in second. LS1 Bird will claim third. Hoodlum in fourth. Then we've got Super Raptor. Then we've got Nuke, sorry, getting fifth. JB6, Super Raptor 7, 3Crafter 8th. Molecules in 9th, and Mooner. That is your top 10 for this race. Some good, clean racing throughout the field there. Tyrone getting his first win of the night. Good battle there for a second, third, and fourth throughout the race. Let's spin those wheels once again. Shuffle it up. Ooh, we've got some front wheel drive racing in the Crusader. So we've got the Crusader for this next one. We've got the, oh, it's a track made for the Crusader. The Morfeld Crash Route. There we go, in the Crusader. The Morfeld Crash Route in the Crusader for one single lap. One lap of this track. Got another quick race on the way. We are doing record damage. Record damage for this one. We're getting a dirty one-lap race in the Crusader. Oh, yes, we are. Yes, we are. Dirty. A dirty one-lap race in the Crusader on the Morfeld Crash Route. The dirty racing is back. No worries, Molecules. Just waiting for Molecules to return, then we'll get this race underway. So this is going to be all about who's gifted the RNG on the grid. We'll see if anyone starts going backwards. They'll only have one opportunity to hit some of these guys if you do get people going in reverse. So we did lose Balling Like Stalling as well. I'm not sure if we're going to get him to return, but he was mostly the backwards racer in the early dirty races. So we'll just wait for Molecules to start with his upgrades, and then we'll get the next race underway. So it's full dirty racing with record damage on the Morfeld Crash Route. One lap. One lap. Back to the 8-second resets for the dirty races. So when Molecules is back, we are good to go. Not sure if many of these guys have driven the Crusader on this game. So Molecules has returned. Let's wait for him to load in, and then we are good to go. No worries, mate, no worries. So we've got one lap of this track. It looks like Mr. Milkshake will be gifted by RNG. This is Tyrone in second, Moonit in third, Recrafter in fourth, JZ fifth. As we're about to hit the first 10, we do have an intersection on this track. Nodder's just going to push his way through all the way into first position. What a move there from Nodder. All the way from towards 10th position, pushing his way straight into first. We've got Nuke going back because he's going to hit CV, who goes flying. Jesus. Absolute carnage there. But out of all that, David Final Form somehow or another has found his way into first position. And it's going to be short but sweet. Is Tyrone going to line up a corner bomb here? It looks like he might be too far behind already. So David Final Form then is in the lead. We've got Tyrone in second, Nodder in third, Molecules in fourth. But we've got someone going backwards. It's Mooner. He's going to hit David Final Form. And Tyrone is going to be clear for, looks like his second win in a row. He's going to dodge Nuke, but he hits the barrier. I don't know if he can do that. Has he not hit a reset? Oh, I think he has, and Super Raptor will be the winner of this one. Absolute carnage. Ellis Van Baird in second, David Final Form in third, JB in fourth. A short but sweet race. Super Raptor getting a win there. David Final Form looks like he had the win in the bag, but getting hit by a reversing nuke. And that will be that. Nuke hitting Mooner as well. CV, Nuke and Mooner having a good battle here towards the end of the race. Looks like Reed Crafter will claim 3 positions to himself. As we go across the line, we've got Mooner, CV and Nuke. These are just having a demolition derby here. Sadly, it was short. Sadly, it was. Ballin missed that one. But Super Raptor getting a win there out of nowhere. One of the most entertaining races we've seen of the night. And it was only 1 lap. Those backwards races did come in clutch there to help Super Raptor get a win this evening. Ellis Van Baird in second. David Final Form in third position. Wowee. Let's get those wheels spun again. So which car are we doing this time around? Ooh, well, it looks like we've got 2 front wheel drives in a row. We're in the phaser for this next one, the phaser. And we are doing Savalax Sampit. I'm not sure which one we're doing. Savalax Sampit short circuit reverse in the phaser. We are doing 8 laps. So are we getting another clean endurance here? 8 laps in the phaser. What kind of damage are we getting? We're getting realistic damage for this one. Please let it be dirty for this next one. All right, everyone pray now to RNGesus. Oh, semi-clean. We're getting semi-clean racing in the phaser. Realistic damage. Savalax short circuit reverse. I prayed to RNGesus, but it wasn't to be. Just waiting for the laps to be sorted. So we've got 8 laps, 2-second delay. Semi-clean racing, guys. Semi-clean racing. He met me halfway, yeah. He met me halfway. Got the phaser for this one. So we've got some guys sorting out the tunes and everything, and then we'll get underway. We've got just over half an hour to go of our second RNG. Corner bombing milkshake is allowed, right? Nah, not for this. Wait till we get to the dirty racing. It is realistic damage, yeah. Was it realistic damage? Yeah, realistic damage. Realistic damage. There we go. Sorted, sorted, sorted. Alrighty, is everyone ready to go? Who is going to be gifted on the grid by RNGesus? David Final Form, Ellis Van Baird, both having good results so far this evening. I imagine the event is between those two so far, but we've got plenty of racing to go. Tyrone having some good results as well. Hoodlum has been consistently towards the front of the grid. So we've got semi-clean racing in the phaser. LS1 Baird was gifted by RNG in the front of the grid. We've got Jay-Z up into second, Nodder in third, Super Actor fourth, Tyrone in fifth. Jay-Z absolutely sending it over the jump there, and he will climb up into first position. LS1 Baird in second. We've got Nodder as well. I'm not sure who has driven this phaser many times before, but a lot of these guys will not be used to it. The front wheel drive car looks like Jay-Z is adapting pretty quickly up there in first position as we speak. LS1 Baird in second, Nodder in third, Super Actor fourth, Tyrone fifth. Then we've got Molecules, Recrafter, Nuke, David Final Form, CV, Moona, Hoodlum, JRB, all in the mid pack here. Got 2 wide, 3 wide. Looks like Molecules sends it too much there into turn 1. Got Moona, David Final Form, and CV side by side. CV absolutely sending it over the jump, and we'll go flipping. We are on realistic damage as well. I'm not sure how many flips these cars can take before they get some serious damage. We're going to climb up to the lead battle. We've got Jay-Z, LS1 Baird, first and second place. And we've got Nodder, Tyrone, Super Raptor, Recraft. And we've got David Final Form and JB, Moona, and Molecules. That is your top 10. We've got a side-by-side here as we're about to go into turn 1. Hoodlum alongside Nuke. He's going to go side by side there with Molecules. You can lean onto people. So that move was perfectly fine. It's like Molecules had a bad jump there. So we're on lap 3 of 8 now. Looks like LS1 Baird is now up into first position. We've got Jay-Z in second place. Tyrone currently running in third. We've got David Final Form there just behind, getting a good overtake there on Reedcrafter. Nodder's going to hit the wall as we hit the start and finish. He's currently running in fourth position. Ooh, he goes a little bit wayward there through turn 1. That's going to allow David Final Form to climb another position into fourth, but Nodder is not going to give it up very lightly. We're in the trees here. They're going to go side by side. David Final Form on the right, Nodder on the left. Nodder's holding on to it. It is semi-clean racing, so you can lean onto people, you can door bang. Got Jay-Z and Tyrone just up ahead having a battle as well. But LS1 Baird currently in first position. There he is, looking for another win to add to his tally this evening. Got Tyrone in second place, Jay-Z in third, David Final Form from towards the back of the grid up into fourth. They've got Nodder and Recrafter having a side-by-side over the jump. Recrafter gets all out of sorts. Third, there's Nodder. And Nodder losing that position to Reedcrafter. Now Moona and Nodder are side by side. We're about to go down the hill. But Nodder is on the inside, so we'll keep hold of that position for now. I am going to keep an eye on some of the lead battles. David Final Form already passed Jay-Z up into third position. Mr. Consistency this evening, looking for another podium tonight. There is CV towards the back of the grid. So these guys have entered lap 6 of 8. We've got a good battle here between Moona, Nodder, Reedcrafter and Hoodlum. JB entering the fray as well. We are on realistic damage. Every little tiny bang seems to give them some damage. I'm just going to ride on board with LS1 Baird because he's on the lead lap. Don't want it to say finished on my screen. So there is LS1 Baird clear in first position at the moment. Oh, he's not clear actually. Looks like Tyrone is catching up to LS1 Baird. So here is your battle for first and second in the pitch here. David Final Form there as well. There is the top 3 right now. So we've got cars out of the race already. Rebel is a lap behind. So LS1 Baird and Tyrone will lap them. But they're not close enough at the moment to be watching. We've got Hoodlum getting an overtake there on Reedcrafter as we go over the jump. Moona is now ahead of Jay-Z up into fourth position. Got JB trying to join this battle with Hoodlum and Reed. But Hoodlum will hold on to that sixth position for now. Right, let's quickly go on to the lead battle on the last lap of the race. There is LS1 Baird in first, Tyrone second, David Final Form in third. I think the gaps are a bit too wide for anything to happen on this last lap of the race. Looks like Tyrone and David Final Form were both quicker than LS1 Baird. LS1 Baird getting the lead early on, and he will get another win for himself this evening as we're about to cross the line. Yeah, no worries, Molecules. I mean, it was semi-clean racing, so it was fine if he was hitting people. That wasn't a clean race, so yeah, it was semi-clean rules for that one. Yeah, LS1 Baird, Fair second, third. Mooner getting fourth. It's like JZ fifth, Hoodlum sixth, JB seventh, Reedcraft eighth, Nukin ninth, and Rebel lap behind. Super Raptor, that'll be your top 10. JZ's never driven this car, so you did very well there, then, mate. Getting a good position for yourself. You could barely turn. Semi-clean. Yeah, as long as people we're not purposely spinning, so you can go very, very rough. As long as you're not corner bombing, like taking people out, you can lean on people, you can use people's vehicles to help yourself through a corner. You took people out. Was one of those people Reedcrafter by any chance? Cheesy, we've got half an hour, mate, if you want to jump in. We've got half an hour left. LS1 Baird getting the win there. Tyrone in second place. David Final Form will round off the podium for this one. Awful car. Awful. Right, let's spin those wheels. We've got half an hour remaining. Spin the wheels. Not many cars left on this list, so there are a few short races tonight. Ooh, we're getting the Bravion for this one. The Bravion. And we are getting another Savalax Sandpit. Is it the reverse of what we just did? Savalax Sandpit Short Circuit. I did shuffle it, but RNGesus wanted the same track, but in reverse for this one. Oh, we're getting a one-lapper. Another one-lapper. I love these. Another short but sweet race. One lap. We are getting Wrecker Damage for one lap. Wrecker Damage. Let's get another dirty one. Another dirty short race. That's what we want to see. Those are the most entertaining races. But it is not to be. We are getting clean. A clean one-lap sprint to the finish. In the Bravion on Savalax Short Circuit. Not to be, not to be. We need to pray more to RNGesus, but he does not give a shit. He don't give no shits. Cheesy has joined us now. I just painted my car today, ads, and you tell me one lap. We need a long, dirty race. Yeah, we do. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So we've got the Bravion for one lap on Savalax Short Circuit. This is a clean race. Make sure you keep it clean, guys. We don't want to see anyone pushing through. If RNG does you over and you're at the back of the grid, you still have to race clean. Do not push your way through. It's a clean race. More long, clean races on realistic, says Noob. RNG does what he wants to do. It's all about who gets gifted at the front of the grid here. It's a one-lap sprint to the finish in the Bravion. You just got to pray more, Molecules. You just got to pray. RNGesus is at the wheel. Ooh, David Final Form was gifted by the RNGesus there. That'll be very pleasing for him. Tyrone in second place. Mooner in third. LS1 Baird as well. One of the contenders up there in fourth position. But David Final Form gifted by the RNGesus in first place. Mooner in second. LS1 Baird in third. But Tyrone is going to go side by side with him. We've just got one lap of this race. We are racing clean. Looks like David Final Form is going to get another win for himself there. We're about to cross the line already. LS1 Baird up into second place. Mooner in third. Tyrone fourth. Reedcraft fifth. JB sixth. Nukin seventh. Cheesy Rider eighth. CV in ninth. And your top 10 will be Molecules. And that is done. We had a clean one-lap race last week on the Oval, which I think Nath Lamau won. And that's already over. Fastest lap there from David Final Form. Another one done. We're getting through all these cars very quickly tonight. We're going to have not many left. Good win there for David. Final form. Gifted by RNGesus on the grid. Oh, got my time in GG's. All right, let's spin the wheel once again. We are racing the Cardinal for this next race. The Cardinal. And which track are we doing? We are doing Scrapyard Bonebreaker. Hell yeah. Scrapyard Bonebreaker. Let's go, let's go. Oh, keep it 7, keep it 7. Yeah. Oh, 2 laps. He just tipped over there. He just tipped over. We've got another short race. And we have got wrecker damage for this one. Wrecker damage. It's the night of the short races, it seems. Oh, we're going to be trying to race clean on Scrapyard Bonebreaker. 2 laps. 2 laps. Oh dear. Oh dear. The tears. Wrecker damage. I think it just favors the wreckers, like when you hit people. I'm not really sure. It's just an option in the game. So these guys are going to be trying to race clean on Scrapyard Bonebreaker. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. There's no rules when it comes to which way around the track that you go. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. We've got another short race. So we've got a 2-lap sprint of Scrapyard Bonebreaker, who is going to be gifted by RNGesus. Just wait for Rebel to load in. He's already in. There we go. Oh, I thought Mr. Milkshake retired there, but I think that was just a glitch. Balling like stalling. Molecules and Reedcrafter will be gifted by RNGesus. As we've got people going left, we've got people going right. We're doing clean racing on this track. Looks like Hoodlum will be out air the leader. We've got Reedcrafter in second, CV in third. David Final Form already into 4th place. So we've got record damage. I'm not really sure what that does. Kind of middle of the road, but Hoodlum will get a bad bounce there. So Reedcrafter will jump into 1st place. David Final Form went the other way around. We're already nearly halfway through this one. Hoodlum in 1st. Reedcrafter in 2nd. Got people going left, people going right. We're all meeting in the middle. Hoodlum looking for a win here. So we've got Reedcrafter in 2nd. CV looks like he's in 3rd. David Final Form looks like he's going to get an overtake there on CV. JB not too far behind. CV gets a little bit out of sorts there and will go spinning towards the middle of the track, but Hoodlum looking for a win here. He goes a little bit wide. He just needs to hold it together as we go over the jump. He'll be hoping that no one is going towards him as we get over this, and Hoodlum is about to cross the line and he'll get a win. Reedcrafter in 2nd. David Final Form in 3rd. JB 4th. We've got CV and Tyrone together across the line. Short but sweet. Short but sweet. Yeah, David Final Form, Mr. Consistency. Hoodlum getting the win. Reedcrafter 2nd. And David Final Form. That is your top 3. Alrighty, let's spin the wheels. Look at this list of cars. We've not got many left now. Are we going to get through them all before the end of the night? We have got the Nami for this next one. The Nami. And we are doing UK Banger Date Oval in the Nami. Got 7 laps of this one. 7 laps. And we are doing normal damage. All right, let's pray, let's pray. Let's go. Oh my God. I think we need to stick more dirty on here for next week. We get another clean race. So many clean. So many clean. So we're doing clean racing on the UK Banger Date Oval. Just need to fill the wheel with clean next week. With dirty, sorry. I don't want to rig it too much though, but yeah, we need more dirty racing. All right then. So we've got a few races left to go. We've got about 20 minutes left. Everyone in their Namis. So we've got clean racing on the UK Banger Date Oval. 7 laps, normal damage in the Nami. You guys are doing circle racing. Moona. Take the bus dirty. Well, now I don't feel so bad about being slow. Yeah, we're doing an event at the moment, DJ. We're doing RNG, so everyone's in the same vehicle. We'll spin the wheels, and we'll decide who, like, the wheels decide which track we're doing, which cars we're doing, what type of racing we're doing. At the moment, we're doing clean racing on the UK Banger Date Oval in the Nami. Just waiting on David Final Form and CV to ready up. And then we are good to go. 15-second laps. Right, are we good to go, guys? We're waiting on a couple of people, David and CV. Alrighty, let's go, let's go. CV. We're pausing the countdown, apparently. Is CV not there? Come on, CV. You're holding up proceedings here. If we do a 1-lap race today, it should be banned, right? CV's ready, Tyrone. Waiting for molecules. Molecules, are you coming back or are you typing in the Twitch chat? Because we're waiting to go. Come on then. Come on, get out of Twitch chat and start, get yourself racing. We're waiting for you. There we go, there we go. Alright, let's go. Alright, who was gifted by RNGesus? It was Moona and Hoodlum balling like stalling. I got LS1 Baird up there as well. David Final Form in the mid-pack. So Moona will be our early leader. We've got 7 laps of clean racing on the UK Banger Date Oval. It will be a very quick race, this one. So Moona currently in first place. We've got Hoodlum in second, LS1 Baird in third. We've got Cheesy Rider in fourth place, Tyrone in fifth. We've got Darnico Blue and the Lightning McQueen there in the Namis. What happened to David Final Form? David Final Form is towards the back of the grid. I'm not sure what happened to him. He was in the mid-pack, but now he is towards the back. Moona has a decent gap there in first place. We've got LS1 Baird in second place, Hoodlum in third, Cheesy Rider in fourth, Tyrone in 5th. We've got Molecules going on the inside of Nuke and getting a position into 7th. Recrafter hits the wall there, and he's going to fall further down the grid, losing positions to JB, CV, Super Raptor, and nearly David Final Form. So we'll go back up to the lead battle. Muna up in first place. Hoodlum has jumped a position up into 2nd. Cheeser Rider goes a bit wide there, and he's going to fall down and lose a position to Nuke. No, he holds on to it for now. So we're already towards the end of the race. Muna in first place. Hoodlum is catching up to him with LS1 Baird in close company. Tyrone, oh, looks like everyone hit the barrier. Tyrone hit too much of it, and Egos are flipping. Who else was that? That was Molecules. Egos flipping as well. F's there for those guys. So now it's a 3-car battle for 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Muna, Hoodlum, and LS1 Baird about to enter the last lap of the race. Muna with a decent sized gap, just needs to keep it nice and tidy, and he will get his first win of the evening. Hoodlum and LS1 Baird looking for more consistency. It looks like they're going to get it in this one with a 2nd and 3rd for them both there. Got Cheeser Rider, Nuke, JB, Recrafter, Super Raptor, Tyrone, Jay-Z. Where is David Final Form? As he keeps making mistakes in this one, it seems. CV having an error just before the line as well. So Nodder, I think, it just passed by David Final Form across the line. So Muna will get his first win in Revline House of Mayhem RNG. Hoodlum will get 2nd. LS1 Baird in 3rd position. That could be crucial for the points. David Final Form not having a very good race in that one. LS1 Baird and Hoodlum both having decent races. Good win there for Muna. Got a new winner in RNG. Let's spin the wheel. Ooh, we've got more front wheel drive racing. We've got the Grand Star, the minivan of doom. Only got 4 cars left on the list now. Ooh. And we are doing Savalax Sandpit main circuit reverse in the Grand Star. And I've got another short race. 1 lap. 1 lap. We are getting realistic damage for this one. Oh, let's go. Dirty racing. All the dirty seems to land on all these short races. But we're getting dirty racing on Savalax main circuit reverse in the Grand Star. What damage did we have? Realistic damage as well. Hell yeah. Another car he needs to upgrade. No worries, mate. No worries. Molecules. Do you just use the 1 car, Molecule? Good racing so far tonight. We had a mix of dirty. We had a few clean racing, some semi-clean racing. We're yet to have that much wanted long dirty race. Are we going to get it before the end of the night? Probably a chance for maybe 2 races, maybe 1 race, depending how long it is, before the end of the night. Only 4 cars left on the RNG wheel. Looking forward to the next update when we can add more cars to it. The wait takes longer than the race. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So are we going to get people going in reverse? We've got Balling Like Stalling back in the server. He's probably going to go in reverse. We've got CV who likes to drive in reverse. We've seen Nuke and Muna doing reverse driving in the dirty. And we're going to see that again for the next one. Realistic damage as well. 1 big hit could be the end for someone. Got to upgrade all the cars for the event. Yes, yes. I think Molecules joined last minute though, so I'm not sure what he. Don't know if he knew what he was expecting. Just waiting for Molecules to return. We've got 1 lap on the Savalax main circuit reverse. Dirty Racing, 8-second delay in the Grand Star. It's a big hitter, but can it take the hits from the others? Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries, mate. Last time I played was 2025. There was no upgrades, no extra cars, no tuning. Yeah, no worries, mate. All good, all good. I'm only jesting. I'm only jesting. So LS1 Baird and Hoodlum had a good race that time around. David Final Form less so, but he has had some very good results so far this evening. Molecules is back in the server. So we've got some dirty 1-lap racing coming up on this track. And we are good to go. Looks like Super Raptor and David Final Form will be gifted by RNGesus. Look at those hits. Tiny little hit does so much damage. Mr. Milkshake is going to hit David Final Form and takes a lot of damage there into turn 1. LS1 Baird not too far behind. Cheesy Rider gets a hit there on Milkshake as well, but David Final Form is currently free there in first position. LS1 Baird in second, JB in third. Cheesy Rider in fourth, Hoodlum in fifth. Oh, I love this. I love this. I love this that Hoodlum has made. The mystery machine. I love it. I love it. Oh, David Final Form has fallen down a position and LS1 Baird is in first place, but we are doing dirty racing, so what is David Final Form going to do here as we get towards the end of the race? I don't think we've got anyone going backwards either, unless they're all waiting at the line. So LS1 Baird going to send it into this next turn. Oh, David Final Form gets hit there. Who was that? Someone going backwards, balling like stalling. He had one chance to make a hit. Oh, and LS1 Baird he breaks his ankles there. He breaks Super Raptor's ankles and will keep hold of first position. Is there anyone else going in reverse? I don't think there is. So it looks like LS1 Baird will claim the win there. And David Final Form will finish second. Hoodlum in third. We've got JB and Cheesy Rider side by side, which are about to go over the line. Super Raptor is a corpse. But yeah, those reverse drivers came in clutch there. Oh, who died before they finished? I think it was Molecules. Mr. Milkshake about to cross the line. Jay-Z. Got a lot of dead cars. There was like one hit there from Super Raptor and it killed him. Reed Crafter is dead. So many deaths in one race. There's Balling dead. Got all those DNFs in one lap race. Damn. LS1 Baird taking the win. David Final Form in second. Hoodlum, that'll be a top 3. He got fucked in a straight line. Damn. Right, looks like we are spinning the wheel for the last time this evening. This will be the last spin of the night. So what are we going to get? We are racing the Popper for this next one. We are doing Dal's Bannon main circuit. Oh my god. 1 lap again. I keep shuffling it, but it keeps wanting to choose 1 lap. So there we go. Another sprint. We are doing normal damage. RNGesus loves the 1 laps today. He loves it. I think I'm going to add some different things onto the wheels next week to shake it up. We are doing semi-clean racing for our last race. So yeah, this is our last race. We've got a 1 lap sprint to the finish. Semi-clean racing in the popper on Dow's Bannon main circuit. Can we skip the rules? No, I can't mess with RNGesus. Cannot mess with RNGesus. It would not end well for me. It would not end well for me. Yeah, this is the last race of the evening. Every week I will be making some slight adjustments to the RNG wheels, so we get some slightly different results, hopefully. But ultimately, RNGesus does decide what we do. And this week, he's decided we're doing a lot of one-lap races. And that is what we have got. If you fancy a chance to be RNGesus next week, you're more than welcome to join us. We do this every night. Every Wednesday night, sorry. At 10 PM UK time. You're more than welcome to join us. Are we waiting for... Molecules is here, so we are good to go. We're just waiting for Rebel to ready up. If I moved the lap count, we wouldn't have any left. We've done so many short races. I'll think of something for next week, though, for sure. We'll keep changing it. I changed it a bit this week. We have had more dirty racing this week. Next week, I'll think of some others. But it looks like Jay-Z and David Final Form were gifted by RNGesus. Nuke up in third as well. JB in fourth. LS1 Baird in close company there as well. But what is going on here with Hoodlum and Cheesy? Not sure there, but we are doing a clean race. Got Jay-Z first place. He's got David Final Form alongside him. He's about to go through the uphill right. We're racing poppers for one lap on this circuit. Jay-Z gets a little bit out of sorts there, and David Final Form will claim first position. We've got Nuke up into second in the Dynaco Blue. Molecules is out of the race. So David Final Form then looking for another win tonight. Could this be the one that clinches it for him? As we're going through the last few corners, David Final Form will win the final race of the evening. There's another win for him. LS1 Baird in second, Nuke in third, Jay-Z fourth, Tyron fifth. Then we've got Reedcrafted, JB, Moona, Super Raptor, Hoodlum, CV, Falling Like Stalling, Mr. Milkshake gets overtaken by Cheesy Rider just across the line. And then we've got Rebel Marmoset at the back of the grid. And that, when he crosses the line, is that. Unless, we've got 5 minutes left. Unless, should we do one more? Should we do one more? Type in the chat if you want one more. Yeah or nay? One more? Let's do one more. Shall we do dirty? All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's fucking do this. RNGesus, I'm taking over. I am taking over. Right, RNGesus, you are going. Rocket. Rocket. Fincross main circuit. Right, you can go. You can go and you can go. Let's go. Fuck you, RNGesus. There we go. 6 laps. 6 laps of Fincross main circuit. We're definitely getting dirty racing. We are definitely getting dirty racing. We are doing a record damage. Oh, and I wonder what type of racing we're getting. Maybe RNGesus is me. Maybe he took over me. There we go. Oh, we're doing data racing, guys. Hell yeah. Let's go. I'm going to hell for disrespecting RNGesus. Right, dirty race to finish us off. We are doing the rocket. Wrecker damage. Last race of the night. I'm doing good, Aaron Tedham. I'm doing good. So we've got 6 laps of the Fincross main circuit. Dirty racing, wrecker damage in the rocket. We are going. We are going. The dirty rocket. I thought I'd give you a little treat to finish this off because we have had a lot of one-lap races and a bit too many cleans for my liking. But next week there will be some adjustments to the wheels. Hopefully it'll make things more exciting. Alrighty, we've got dirty racing. Ellis-von Baird in first place. Looks like Ballin was looking for a spin on him. Hoodlum was also gifted by RNG. We've got Hoodlum in first. Ellis-von Baird in second. Oh, Cheesy Rider gets a huge hit from the pack there. So Hoodlum clearing first place at the moment. We've got Ellis-von Baird and Molecule side by side. Tyrone as well. Ellis-von Baird ducking there from Molecules. Tyrone is going to hit on him and chucks him off the track, but it also affects him as well. David, final form, not looking too healthy at the moment. Gets hit there by Mr. Milkshake. Rebel following that hit up there on Mr. Milkshake. All the while, Hoodlum is clearing first. Ellis-von Baird in second. Nuke in third. We've got CV in fourth. Reedcrafter in fifth. JZ in sixth. JRB in seventh. Super Apps and Cheesy Rider alongside each other. Let's keep an eye on the battles. We've got everyone close up over here. Is anyone going to go for a corner bomb? We've got Reedcrafter and we've got JZ facing the wrong way. JZ has to collect himself. Right, we need to find some battles. Oh my god, what is going on over here? We've got Super Ratzer facing the wrong way. Reedcrafter off the track as well. Ellis-von Baird is now up into first position. He ducks there from balling like stalling. So Ellis-von Baird is our new leader. Hoodlum in second. We've got CV up into third. JB in fourth. Nuke in fifth. We've got Cheesy Rider and Balling. Is anyone going to hit Ellis-von Baird out of first place? Where is he? I'm not sure where Ellis-von Baird is. There he is. There's Ellis-von Baird in first position. We've got Tyrone, who's already nearly a lap down. And then we've got the rest of the pack. We've got JB, CV, Hoodlum. We've got Nuke. We've got Cheesy Rider in close company. Oh, Nuke hitting the wall there on record damage. Balling like stalling goes backwards and hits CV. Not looking good here for Mr. Milkshake either. Looks like Moona is out of the race. Got Super Apps there in first. Here is your leader, Ellis-von Baird. We've got Tyrone, who is a lap behind ahead of him. Is he going to do anything to affect the order here? Looks like Balling's going to get a hit there on Molecules. Tyrone follows that up as well. That allows Ellis-von Baird to be clear at the moment in first position. Where is Ellis-von Baird? Alright then, so there is your leader currently, Ellis-von Baird. We've got JB, he's somewhere over here in second place. There he is, we've got Hoodlum in third. Hoodlum being very consistent, especially in the second half of this event. Can he do anything to JB before we finish this race? We're on lap 5 of 6. Got a lot of damage here in the field as well. A lot of smoking cars. Everyone just trying to get the way around the track before they die. I'm not sure what's happened to David final form, but I have not seen him circulating for a while here. So maybe he is out of the race or towards the back of the grid. But Ellis-von Baird with a huge lead over the rest of the pack. Got JB here with Tyrone a lap behind. Currently following him. Is Tyrone going to do anything here to JB? He is not this time around. Let's try and find David final form. I'm not sure if he is still running. There he is there. He's not looking too healthy, but he is still going. Got Reedcrafter now going backward. He's going to get hit on Ellis-von Baird, but Ellis-von Baird is maybe too far ahead. There is an 8-second reset. Is JB going to sneak a win here as we get to the final stages? Yes, he is. Reedcrafter holds him. Reedcrafter holds Ellis-von Baird, and JB is going to get his first win of the night. And it looks like Nuke, who was blocked there by Mr. Milkshake, was going to get second, so Nuke is not going to get it. Yes, he does. Nuke gets second place. So Ellis-von Baird is going to struggle home there in third position. Hoodlum will get fourth. Oh my god. JB getting a win there in the final race of the night. That was absolute carnage. Absolute carnage. You love to see it. You love to see it. David, final form, managed to survive the final race. Oh my god, Tyrone gets hit by balling before the end. Mr. Milkshake going backwards, hits JB's bot. Not looking too healthy, not looking too healthy. And that is the final race of the night. I will collect all the information from the races and I will post the results as soon as I can in the Revline and House of Mayhem Discord. Yeah, that is the last race of the evening. I appreciate you all. We're doing this every Wednesday. The sign-ups will go up in the House of Mayhem and Revline Discords. Yeah, thank you all for joining. Thank you for all the racers that have participated, everyone that's joined in the Twitch and the YouTube. Thank you so much. Thank you for the follows and the subscribes earlier on. Yeah, we will see you again next week. I'll make some changes to the RNG wheels. Thank you very much, Ballin. But yeah, thank you all again, and I will see you next week when we'll do the Revline ranked races again on Monday. Yeah, GG's guys. Thank you so much, and you take care. Bye-bye.